All right. 4 months later. You miss me? No, you don't even know me. So, where did we last leave off? We last left off with me in New Brunswick, New Jersey, and now I am in Brooklyn, New York. I'm no longer in Jersey anymore. So now, in my journey, I've moved from Sacramento, California to New Brunswick, New Jersey, and now I'm in Brooklyn, New York. I now have a job in New York City. I'm a Krav Maga instructor, believe it or not. It's actually quite fun. I actually really enjoy it. But this is my story as an actor. This is my journey. So last we left off, I was just about to get my headshots done. I was preparing for that. I was I don't think I was even planning on moving to New York. That wasn't even on my agenda. But a lot of things have happened. So through my work, I've actually met a lot of cool people, and one of those people was actually looking for roommates to move to Brooklyn with. And me, just recently dropping out of Rutgers, needed a place to stay. So I started looking, and I started looking with this coworker of mine, and we are now roommates in an apartment in Brooklyn. Yeah, that just kind of happened. I was not expecting that. That was not on the to-do list, but it just kind of came about. So now it's a lot better. The commute's way better. Oh my god, the commute's fantastic. But anyway, so now instead of traveling an hour and a half to my job and to the city, I can now get to downtown Manhattan in 30 minutes. So within 30 minutes, I'm now within the hub of the East Coast. Of course, with the opposing West Coast, the hub would be LA. Not a big fan of LA, but nice city, good weather. Just not a fan of the traffic. Sorry, I'm organizing my Reese's peanut butter cups in color coding them. Anyway, so last we left off, I was getting my headshots done. Now that I have my headshots done, I've actually gotten them back, and now that I have them, I'm starting to send them out. I've applied to one modeling agency already. Hopefully that works out. I won't disclose the name of the agency unless I get it, and then I'll start advertising it like God knows what. But hopefully that works out. I've actually didn't just apply through the regular means. I actually had somebody I know who's a part of the agency get me in contact with her agent. So what I found out about the entertainment industry is that find connections. If you don't have a connection of your own, start just talking to people and really trying to find someone who knows what they're doing, who knows what's going on in the entertainment industry, and who can guide you, or at least help you get in connect with someone who can help you, and just learn as much as you can. I'm still in that phase. I'm still trying to learn as much as I can about exactly what I want to do. For me, being an actor in the past, I want to get in front of that camera. So that's why I'm doing these YouTube videos, just to kind of give people the idea, or not an idea, of just kind of an outline of how it really is just being a person trying to get into that entertainment industry. So far, what I've learned is that I need to get connections. So I had the wonderful opportunity because Comedy Central was doing their YouTube channel, their Comedy Central Originals YouTube channel needed a place to film, and they started filming in our studio where I work. And because of that, I was actually able to sit in on the actual set. I was dead quiet, of course, just kind of backed up, just kind of watching in the corner, just kind of seeing what's going on. And that's when I realized just how important it was for me to gain connections, because I started talking with the director of that short, and I started talking with some of the actors, and I started talking with just the production crew in general. And I started to try and make connections. And because of that, me talking with them, I was actually able to get somebody's number, and who was able to get me into contact with a producer of that. And so hopefully I can maybe work in the future on that. So right now I'm still laying the groundworks. I'm trying to find those connections. I'm trying to find people that can introduce me into basically creating my foundation in the industry itself. Now my boss, who I actually work for at the Krav Maga place, is actually working on a film of his own. And I really want to help him on it. I've been helping him try and find filming locations for some of the scenes that he's looking for. I've just been having conversations with him about movies, just trying to learn what I can about what makes something a good movie, what makes something good, basically, in entertainment. What's the best way to shoot things? I've been trying to get his opinion on cinematography. I've been trying to get his opinion on how to approach people, how to basically sell myself, because I'm a product. As an actor, as someone in the entertainment industry, you are the product. Your goal is to sell yourself to whoever you're talking to, or whatever you're auditioning for, basically selling yourself as, I am what you need. And that is the hardest part. That is by far the toughest thing. When I said in my last video that this is going to be the hardest thing I've ever done, it is not an understatement. I have not made one of these videos in 4 months because I've been so busy running around doing what I think is the right thing. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know exactly the right path to do this, but that's why I'm making these videos, so someone can see if they're thinking about becoming an actor, about thinking about breaking the industry, and they want to know what it's like, just exactly what it is to be someone that doesn't know what it's like and is trying to figure it out on the go. That's me. So I'm doing these little unedited little vlog style conversation pieces for that reason, so people can understand what it's like to do this and why I'm doing this. Now, I digress. So I've been trying to make these connections, and I've been helping my boss, trying to find film locations and do all these other things. And while doing so, I've had some crazy realizations about what I can do in the entertainment industry. I realized I don't have to just start off being an actor. Yes, I would love to be in front of the camera, of course, me being the amazing attention hog that I am, but that's not the only thing I can do. I found it's so interesting just to research filming locations, which is crazy to me. I never thought I'd find that interesting, but I actually love it. And just being on the production aspect, me being on that set for the Comedy Central short, just watching them set up, and then me helping them kind of move things around. I kind of just helped them kind of do busy work, and just that alone was fun enough for me, because I knew it was going towards creating something, and I realized I just want to create something. So that's why I'm picking back up these videos again after 4 months. And the reason why it's been 4 months is because, like I said, I've been really busy just running around doing everything. But not only that, I'm working 6 days a week at my job to basically afford to live. Yes, as a struggling actor, as a starving artist, you need to get money. And working 6 days a week, almost all day during those 6 days, is hard. It doesn't really give me a whole lot of time to do other things that I want to do. Now, I love teaching and teaching Krav Maga and all those things, but it's very time consuming, and because I love to prepare and I want to make it a show. So one way I kind of get my entertainment's light out of this is I try and make the classes a show, and I've really been emphasizing that in the last couple classes I've been doing, because I realized some of my classes might have been falling a little short. So I'm really trying to make it a show. I'm trying to make it fun entertainment and a place people can actually learn, take real life skills. And so because of all this and all this prep, I spend a couple hours prepping for each class. And so when I'm teaching a couple hours and then prepping for before the classes for those hours, it doesn't leave me a whole lot of room for my creative outlets. So what I've been doing is basically, I've been working 6 days, and then on my 7th day, these Sundays, these days are where I get most of my shit done. I'll apply to my colleges, like I'm applying to Brooklyn College for acting right now. I am applying to City College just to see if I can finish my economics degree real quick, just so I can have something for those couple years I spent at Rutgers, because I don't want to just waste that money that I spent on college, because I'm already in debt. Might as well finish something and have something to hold and go, this is what that was for. But so I'm applying to colleges on Sundays. I am using some free time I have during the weekdays, what little I do, to write those essays and basically get those applications in, those transfer applications. And then on Sundays, I also use that to write music, because I play the piano, I play guitar, music. So I use Sundays for that. And then on top of all that, Sundays is my only time I get to rest, really, because I'm averaging probably like 4 to 6 hours a night on these work days, on these 6 nights of the week, where I'm training or I'm teaching till 8 o'clock at night. I don't get home till like 9:30, 10 some nights, and I have to get up at 5 because I have a 7 a.m. class to teach. So I only get a couple hours of sleep, because not only that, but I have to kind of relax before I go to bed, and then I like to try and get a couple of things done before I pass out, and then I'll wake up and I'll do it all again. And so that's basically my life for 6/7 of my days. And now I'm trying to get back on this grind of fulfilling this creative need. So I'm videos again. I will be hopefully uploading more regularly than just once every 4 months. I promise whoever is watching these videos that if you want to see more, you'll be seeing more. If you don't want to see more, you don't have to watch. I just hope that this helps somebody, or this entertains anybody. If not, I'm happy just doing this for myself. So I hope you guys have a nice night. I hope you guys have a nice day wherever you are. And have fun while you can. Don't just do all work like me right now. I'm trying to learn that myself, trying to mix in some fun with the work. So take some time off. Relax every now and then. See ya.